60 liters. Wasn't IMSA always like 45% of fuel or so and not 50?
Behind the 19. They could be lining up behind the 20.
This is a standing start here? You never know in GT3. GT3 is always carnage.
Hi, Dane.
22.
Hola. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
I think we should be behind the 3.
Hi, everyone. Good luck.
I just took one.
Good luck.
Off. You ready? Green flag. Left side. Still there. Clear.
Ooh.
Get the meatball without crashing? Yeah, I don't know why. Mitchell is not happy with me? Okay. What did I do? Because I got so many freebies? I think he did. It looked like it, I don't know. I couldn't, I could not watch the replay. He's report. Huh? What did I do? I don't even remember what happened in the race.
Left side. Clear.
Nothing. Ah, okay. I was confused. Like, huh? What? What the heck? At Tsukuba? Oh. I got punted in lap 1. He got the wrong car, okay. For a moment I was a little bit confused. Like, huh? What did I do?
Really, man?
It's fine.
In front of you now. Keep your eyes open.
Really, man?
Keep going.
That is a meatball. Oh, this car, this setup. It's a little bit loose. What? Why am I talking like that? Benna, Hurley, Howler TV, it's synthetic? No, it's a synthetic. Thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome.
So sorry, man. I braked too hard, too late.
Should have braked earlier.
Too early.
It's the Ferrari track, yes. Hey, Carl. Hey, Rojo.
Heads up.
Why only dead GTEs? I need dead GT3s. Ah.
One on the right side. Clear.
Send it. Yes, you get lapped by GTEs. Treibstoff. Yeah, I mean, not always.
On your left. Clear, clear, clear.
Sorry about that tap, Lars.
Keep coming.
Hoe leise? One Lars, two leise. The pigeon's better? I don't know. It's an old insider. First I read penguins and I was like, huh? What the hell? Okay, next Lars. I'm coming, next Lars. Or I'm spinning, who knows? Or maybe I crash into the wall. Who knows?
In the middle.
Drop the fuck.
Front of you, please. Keep coming.
Oh, this, ooh.
I'm really sorry, dude.
Stay on your toes.
Thank you.
I really have to make this shorter.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Simple. Thank you, Ada.
Because I can't hear the car when it's playing. Oh no. Why did the coffin dance need to die? What?
In front of you
What
now.
do you
Keep your
mean?
eyes open. Keep moving. Keep going.
Bad win, I guess, huh? Continues at this rate. Before I put it into the wall. Needs to be longer. I still kind of don't know how to pit here. Ferrari, yeah, Ferrari is good on curbs. And this track basically only contains corners with curbs. That blue from the Pure Driving School logo does not work at all with the orange from the car.
Guys, are you drunk?
Very slow on the right.
Just pit, I wish. 20 laps to go. 20 liters to burn. And I'm not much faster than them, I think. What the hell, we are P5?
Left side. Still there. Clear.
I didn't even mean to do that. Really? Was not my intention. He just braked that early. What is with the guys ahead? Oh, they are basically gone. And fast. The Discord channel for what? Oh my god, I cannot see anything.
On your left. Clear.
Slow down, huh? Yeah, but I hate saving fuel. I always make mistakes when I start doing that. Well, let's see. I really don't think I'm faster than them. Especially not like this.
Right side. Clear.
Come on.
One on the right side.
Why don't you just wait for the straight?
Clear. One on the right side.
Dude!
Still there.
Meine Fresse.
Clear.
Octan, lol, thanks for the follow. What's the brake bias of this? 53. $53. Trajano William, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Apologized. Can you talk a bit French? No. No. Mon français est très terrible. The legend? I don't know. I don't know him. Or again.
Left side. Still there.
You can't just do that every lap and then just say sorry.
Still there.
That's not how this works.
Clear.
Angry Hamster, thanks for the follow. Dominic who? What? Wood? OP line there. Yes, I'm using crack setup. Garage.
You should let
Hey
us
Jerry.
back, Marcus. Go right. That's behind you. There. Thank you.
Holy moly, that GTE guy. Guacamole. But I cannot pit. Can't pit yet. That would be a perfect time to do an undercut. But not with a two-stop strategy. Yep, it's Imsa. I love this track, I really do. One of my favorites. Anybody knows the SOF or the GTE? Was that the wall? I think Nemeth should have just punted Lars, like, who was that in the last race? Who just drove into me? Ugh. Your home track, eh? Nice. Montreal is great. Corey! With the resub! 14 month already! Oh, that looks promising.
Left side. Clear.
Ah, Corey, thanks for the resub. Appreciate it. Thanks, mate. The moment I saw his brake marker, I knew, okay, this could be something here. That could be interesting. Nice. He was like, nope, you're not gonna get this position. No, 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 no. Hey Sascha. Alles gut bei dir?
Front of you, in the middle of the track.
In the middle of the track.
Coming.
You never know in this situation, you never know what's going to happen. So it's always the slight code brown. Sometimes they, yeah, I'm gonna let you by and you by and you, yeah, also gonna let you by you. No. Reverse. I would love to have a non-linear steering input for this hairpin. You have to steer so much. Shinjuku? I don't know. Too fast, too fast. Ah, fast in, slow out. I'm really good at that. OP driving style. Suzuki approved. Oh, can't shift down from first.
If you can pick up the pace for it, you can press me. I have a little band. I'll let you press, you can pick it up.
Does a race lap, I think. 41. Oh, that's what I have. Oh, it's hot. Hot. Should be 29 laps in total.
5 more times.
For whatever reason, the relative from race lap apps the prediction is very often kind of off. But let's see. Let's us. Oh, look how much time I lost there last lap. How fast is Lars? Josh!
Formula Sprint track is big mean.
Road Atlanta, short layout, huh? Well, maybe I should try that out. Thank you very much for the resub, dude. I appreciate it. 11 months already, holy moly. Hope you're doing well. The hairpin? Need a handbrake? So in qualifying it basically will reset your tires, right? Because of the hairpin. Oh god, iRacing. And the club? Wait, what is the club layout? I'm not sure I know the club layout. I once did the Skippy where you just on the after the S's on top of the hill you drive right and not left. Is it a different layout? Well, but yeah, hairpin. Huh. Reset your tires if you drive slower than 30 miles per hour in qualifying. iRacing will reset your tires to cold temperatures again. Because the tire model is so superior. Car, yeah, probably, Peter. I think I'll try it this week.
I have a slowdown.
Having a laugh? Why? What? I'm German. I never have fun. Series streams only here, yes, of course. Yeah, that's, yeah. The tires, you heat up your tires and drive slower than 30 miles per hour. Your tire temperature is gone again. You can easily check that with the tire widget from Cabs. But yeah, Indy Fixed gets ARB and weight checker adjustments for the fixed. Serious, that is so good. That is so good. That is a good change. I always said, give us at least this. It has such a big impact on the car, how it feels. It's great. I'm a second slower than the guys ahead. Feels bad, man. Maybe I should just try to drive faster. I mean, to be honest, I'm very, very cautious right now. 3 laps to go. So we have to pit. Oh, that could be a slowdown. Nope. Hey Tias, how are you? Yesterday I wanted to do... wanted to do 2C fixed race to farm some safety rating. Yeah, went well. I think I got 8x in the one and 10x in the other one. Was great. And in the second race I caused 3 cautions. So yeah. Hey, how? It's pretty funny because I had a good start, so I just went 3 wide and passed everyone, and then somebody turned into me and then blamed me for that and tried to wreck me intentionally 3 times, but he failed. So yeah, was good. Good race. Never be so aggressive at the start. But iRacing stole my qualifying because apparently I did a burnout out of the pit box and got disqualified. So I had to start from the back. Excited? Actually no, not at all. I was hyped for it, but I think the changelog is very, very disappointing. I was looking for multiplayer improvements, none, and custom paints, none. So yeah, great. Two or three phone interviews done for this week. That's enough work for this week, huh? Hope they went well. Check my Twitter, !Twitter. I posted the video there. What I did out of the pits. I didn't even intentionally wanted to do like an extra long burnout to heat up the tires. I just went on throttle and, well, you do a little burnout. I even lifted a bit. And I got qualifying conduct disqualified. We'll pit this lap. Because pitting is great fun. Oh god. Oh yeah. How much? I have to practice pit entry. This is like the inverse Beneke. Oh god. How to lose 17 seconds on pit entry. Or 18. Go man go. I will gain that again by doing this 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah, Max is crazy. He won both Porsche Cup races last week. That's awesome for him. He was not really lucky first races. Yeah, basically I pinged iRacing on Twitter whether they can explain that, but I got no response. I didn't expect one, but is it somewhere in the sporting code that you cannot do burnouts in qualifying? I mean, I know you cannot do excessive burnouts because they said that in some patch notes or so. But you cannot do a single burnout? I don't know. Eliazar Bay, thanks for the follow. I mean, it was oval, so it's not that it's that bad. You can still have a good race. But still, I was confused. No name Car with a Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, dude. New sub, welcome. Enjoy those emotes, appreciate it. Thanks, mate. Yeah, you can just drive without the limiter. That's even better hacks. The shifting thing is like the noob version of it. Oh, great. That's... wow. It's a yoke. DQ for that is a yoke, guys. I mean, why don't they just implement a proper limiter? Isn't that hard? Probably not. Go by, come on, Pedro. I'm even gonna lift for you, see? Because I'm a nice guy. And now you go catch up to the leaders and wreck them for me. Okay, great, thanks. No, it does not damage the car. Not the GT cars. In the F3, Well, sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. I heard. A friend told me. I mean, a lot of people avoid these sausages here, but I think you can just take them. Yeah, I mean, this whole tire thing. I wonder how much time it costs to implement that new qualifying conduct instead of just fixing the tires. It can't be that hard. Well, apparently it is that hard. In the end, it's the same for everyone, so just deal with it or play other games. But still, it's a little unsatisfying. Even better! Hey Slav. How was your TCR race? I was thinking about doing TCR, but then I did half a lap of GT3 instead. Was great. 10 out of 10 can recommend. GT3 at Tsukuba, what could possibly go wrong? You killed too slow. Hey, nice. That's good. Nah, I don't think Slav is like overly expressive on iRacing issues. There are other streamers that are way like more upset by the tire model.
That's right, go ahead.
I mean, everybody knows that this tire model is not ideal. But in the end, we all love iRacing because otherwise I would not play this game. Otherwise, you probably would not watch the iRacing stream. In before ACC comments. And, well, yeah, just deal with it. I wish I could imitate Kutu's accent and say deal with it in Kutu accent, but I can't. So. My PC? Unlikely. I have RTX voice enabled, so everything strange sounding that doesn't sound like voice should be filtered out. BeamNG. I still can't get it to run. I reinstalled. It either runs on 200, 250 frames per second or 1. And I'm not exaggerating. I mean, literally 1.
Blue flag.
Is this racing or ping pong? Simon, thanks for the follow. And Bradley, thanks you as well.
Hate to see it, Richard.
I'll just buy the new Intel CPU. 10,900K. But actually, I have to say, I'm surprised about the price. Surprised about the price. I thought they will be more expensive. I mean, I guess it's the only way to be competitive with AMD. But I think it's pretty cheap. The 10900 is about the same price as the 3900X when it started. Oh, nice, Dave. Nice. Which pedals were you using before? The Heusinkveld are awesome. Awesome. Rip my work productivity. I know that. Because it's the same chip. I saw a cool computer case the other day where you can put an ITX system and a full-size system into one case. I'm thinking about migrating my systems into one of those cases. Like the small ITX board for the gaming PC. And then the full-size for the streaming PC.
Still there, right?
That's... I mean,
Clear, clear, clear.
it doesn't make any sense. But they look cool. And I have a thing for things that look cool. So, yeah. So can you all subscribe so I can afford it? No, just kidding. Yes, it's absolutely worth it, Kodak. Try it out for a month, $5. It's not... should not be too much, so you can't eat anything. And if you don't like them, you can always unsubscribe. Or if you have Twitch Prime, you can also subscribe to Craig, even though I highly recommend to subscribe to me instead, Kappa, and get the setups for free, basically. But no, Craig Setup Shop, I like those setups. I would say 80% of the setups I use are from Craig. This is Imza, yes. This one, if you push the new update midstream, let me know, then I'll update it. GT1, GT1 Evo and 4. Nice. And I overfueled. Damn it! If I did not overfuel, we totally would have won the race. I think 4 liters, that is approximately 14 seconds, and we are 14 seconds behind the leader, so yeah. No. This one, you should implement that black screen feature we were talking about on stream. I mean, you could probably even do that, like just... If somebody uses the overlays on their screen, you could just, like, put it on a black background, right? Full screen. Remote crash. I'm tired, so I'm scared to iRace. Huh. You can run time trials, for example. Or just wreck everyone. It's fine. Dave! Thank you very much for the sub. New subscriber, welcome, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, mate. I hope you're doing well. It's hairpin. Just doing my Deutsch exam. If you need any help, let me know. My Deutsch is kind of decent. It was too too fast. Etogliti quel caso di capello. Yes. Grazie ragazzi. Ragazzi? I don't know. You speak Dutch? No. No Dutch. Roken is bloedelig. That's the only thing I know. Hey Kappa. Wixed. Many languages. Umi? English and German. Basically.
Dude. Nice video.
Nah, I don't speak Dutch. I mean, I can try to speak some broken German, that kind of sounds... No. As a German, you think Dutch sounds like a weird... a weird way of German pronunciation, and I guess if you're Dutch, you think the same about German. It just sounds wrong. Why do I have to steer so much? Oh,
What do we need to do, Ron? How much
nice, Tim. Oh, I hate exchanging brake pads. So stupid hydraulic shit. Deutsch, yes. German. That's true. Deutsch actually sounds more like Dutch in English than it sounds like German. That doesn't make any sense. How many laps do we have left? 4? This race is... The beginning was kind of cool. Let's not talk about the rest. What's of course Dutch? Of course, is Dutch a language? What? Grammar X stopped working. Of course, Dutch is a language. But yeah, that sounds better. Is English a language? I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, man.
Danglish is a government-approved language, yes. Hillbilly part? What is a hillbilly part? Hillbilly. Wait, they were talking in the Netflix series I watched yesterday about hillbilly stuff. Ozark. So like in the middle of nowhere, or... Yeah, it's a great series. Just finished it yesterday. Even though season 1 was so much better than 2 and 3. It's so dark. I don't know, is there a region in Germany that is like in the middle of nowhere? I don't know. That's like everywhere and nowhere. Yeah, oh, let's say season 3 was better than season 2, but season 2 we nearly stopped watching because it was kind of boring. But the color grading, I don't like the color grading. I mean, I get it, they made it to make it more dramatic. But all the skin tones, all the persons look like they are corpses or so. Didn't like that. I mean, I basically live in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it is Frankfurt, but it's in the very north. And it doesn't look like Frankfurt at all. It's like a small village. I mean, next to the house here, there's the kindergarten, and next to the kindergarten, there's just grass with sheep on it. And horses and stuff like that. Was there anything exciting we have to watch here after the race? The overtakes. But Hamburg is definitely closer than Frankfurt. But no, Kalbach. So very, very north. Very, very, very north. But I'm usually jogging to Oberhausen. Bad Homburg. When is that Wilkesboro Oval series? When does that start? Quarter past? On the hour? Quarter to? Half past? 37 past? Kinda want to do a little bit of oval later. We will be moving soon, away from Frankfurt probably, hopefully. I don't like Frankfurt, to be honest. But yeah, let's see. Need to do Formula Sprint? Yeah, Josh already told me. When is the next CP race? Would be in 15 minutes. But it's at Silverstone, and I really, really do not like Silverstone. If we should do some ACC later, then community races. Mateus, thanks for the follow. Also, all the top split races don't start at the moment, so it's kind of pointless. It's Kuno's things. Or did they fix that? I remember from the last 3 days or so, all the top split races did not start. Offenbach, yeah, no. Yeah, Nora. It's okay, but it's not great, and it's so expensive here. Everything is so fucking expensive. Like 5 years ago, I was looking to maybe buy a flat. It's, forget it. You can live in the ghetto, or you have to pay like close to $1 million for a small flat. And I was like, yeah, how about no? From Dublin, okay. No, I didn't buy a flat. I'm renting this place here. Do you live in Frankfurt? Just sell the setup, yes. Gonna put it on eBay Kleinanzeigen. Selling Sim Setup for a house. Was ist der letzter Preis? Hey, it's over! Yay! Yeah, it's pretty expensive here.
Alright, man, let's go hard drive, man.
Mein Cousin ist dumm, der macht das, ne? Bro, Currywurst? No, Sauerkraut. GTA? No.
Oh, that was dirty.
No. No. I don't think so. I think we did our GT3 race this week, and yeah, that's about it. I mean, we could try the Ford for the memes. Nah, no. Ah.
Come on, bring it around.
I was Okayama? Huh? I didn't do Okayama. Let's have a look here at the start of the race. The start was kind of strange. Tsukuba, yeah, Tsukuba was great. We made half a lap until we got the meatball. Which was not my fault, by the way. Oh, I nearly killed him here. Mr. Skinner.
My fault for spinning you there in the last, the wall champion.
So some nice net code.
You, but you went back to pit.
Marburg. Very close. So yeah, this could have be well. Full Iberia. Oh, nice. I kind of want a nice hardtail too. Orange.